So yeah, I didn't realize. Sorry, Spoony. I totally forgot that you were using a. I totally forgot that you were using a shield here. So consider those the damage null and void.
Okay, yeah, I didn't mean to argue.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't aware of it. So that's cool. Sorry about that, guys.
I can actually make a note in my macros that it's a weapon and shield thing. I probably should.
Okay.
No, I'll do it.
So finally got that
macro. Yeah.
So how'd you get the targeted macro down?
What I had to do was when you make a macro and it goes, there's a details tab. There's a box that says apply to selected tokens. So when you select a different token, then you click the macro, it'll apply. You'll reference the variable name, and then it'll apply the name to whatever token you selected. So I'll show you actually. So like the way I have it set up, I got Gornar clicked, and then I'll say hand axe, and there you go.
You're really, yeah. You know, both those times you attacked your own allies. And
well, there's nobody with enemies on there.
It's just kind of funny. It's like we're all fighting the enemy. We all get crappy rolls. You go to practice on us. Amazing. I'll teach you to be
I've been hitting, just not doing damage.
Yeah, same here.
So that we're 2 sessions in where we've had combat, and so far our thing seems to be criticals.
Yes, that's pretty brutal.
I've killed so many people.
Which means this could be a very exciting campaign or a very short and bloody one, depending on who gets them.
I accept this.
Either way, it's going to be fun.
Now, I think we should call. We should probably pack it in for the night.
Yeah.
You guys are probably gonna. I would suggest. Hold on. Before we do that, you walk the children back to Loker's farm, and when you get him there, he is absolutely ecstatic to have them back and that they're alive. I mean, yes, they're a little cut up, but nothing permanent. So he is very grateful. He more than happily accepts the bounty. Like he takes the goblin heads from you.
So it was 5 copper each, and how many goblins were there?
9. He says to you, though, this is an amazing feat. He sees you guys coming back. You are bloodied. Like, there's 7 of you went out. 4 of you came back damaged, injured. I think the only people who didn't take damage were Klipe, St. Carl, and Anaris.
In my defense, most of the blood on my face is Davgros's.
Just saying. So, but he can tell that it was a hard-fought battle. Rythok is unhappy that he got left behind, but what can he do? He says you are more than welcome to stay here for the night. Rest and recover and head back to your boat in the morning. He says, but this is definitely something that will be, deeds that will be spoken of for years to come. And he goes back into the house, and he comes back out with a bundle, and he says, my great uncle, who I was named for, was a knight of the Halls of the Valiant. And in his travels, he was gifted with many different things, much greater than what he left here for us as a token. But I would like you guys to have it, as it seems befitting for having accomplished something this great. And he hands you the boat in the bundle, and both are emblazoned with the symbols of the Hall of the Valiant. That's the church dedicated to the Knight of the Gods, the lawful good god of honor and heroism.
Mm-hmm.
and there is inside a large shield +1.
Nice.
That being said, this isn't magical. Okay? This is just very well made. This means that it does. It improves. So much for pathos. Okay.
Take that tension.
Anyway, when you have a high quality shield, it improves the damage reduction by 1, and your defense by 1 as well as one extra hit point that it can take before it needs to make a saving throw versus being destroyed. The other thing he hands you, also in the bundle, is a longsword +1. That's +1 to attack and +1 damage. Which seems really unfair, because Rythok's going to be the one winding up with that. He said, Lokar shakes his head. He says, I have no idea what the White Rose is, but if they had anything to do with the Flaymaster, then we're all in trouble.
That name just sounds like trouble.
I just don't know what they're doing this far from Slen. Slen is a long way off.
Could be the start of a power move.
Well, they use the term crusade.
Yeah.
Definitely the start of a power play on somebody's behalf.
So you've got a human who claims to be a knight of, the god of pain and suffering, who's organizing a small army of humanoids and sending them out on unholy war, like to raid and sacrifice and spread suffering to humans. But that's, that doesn't bode well.
Not in the least.
Especially, aren't we headed? Slain is where in relation to where we are?
Very far to the west.
Oh, never mind then. I thought that might be where we were in the process of going.
No, you're heading north.
That's put to find a point on it, but as interesting as that would be, I don't want to run face first into a crusade.
Oh no.
That would be ugly.
Yeah, considering if nothing else, sheer force of numbers.
Considering, let's see. There was 7 of you against 9 goblins, and it was, if it wasn't for the penetrations and the criticals, you guys were in pretty rough shape.
To be fair, early in the fight, they defended everything.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
You got in like 1 or 2 hits, and then it's like defend, riposte, riposte.
And we had that kung fu thing with Noah and the goblin.
Whatever the hell that was.
Still trying to visualize that in my head how it worked, but
very Matrixy.
Half hobgoblin versus goblin.
Toss a knife into a blender. Turn it on. Kind of like that.
I just kind of see the goblin doing a windmill thing and
Just smacking it now.
Tell some Rob D.
So come the morning, you guys are welcome to heal up. With Rythok there, you can count on an additional healing of 1d3p.
Okay.
So the question is, I mean, obviously Gornar's not going to allow it. Mantak is healed up. Flowers is healed up. The only ones really missing that can benefit from it are Davros. So come morning, if you want right now, Davros can roll 1d4p to cast healing. Okay, so that's 2.
Keep rolling the 2s. I'm curious, what'll happen if I use the macro? But oh ho ho, well then. Guess I'll roll 2.
So Rythok heals another 2 from him.
That's 4. Yay.
And now, Kalipe can roll 1d4p as well.
Oh, yay.
2. Okay. So, by the time you set out the following morning, Davros is at -5 hit points. Put your D4 away. You don't have healing spells.
Where are we heading off to?
Well,
Boat.
back to the boat and heading upstream again.
Okay.
We also suggest that he lets. What's his name again?
Kalipe?
No, the not the king, but the guy who runs the land.
This Gothar, the war master.
We tell the farmer to maybe let them pass what we found out along.
Okay. All right.
20 goblins and all of this.
All right. I have before we go, one last thing to say. You get back to Shyok, and you meet with Suli, the matriarch, and she sees that you're injured and bloodied, but she also sees that you have no goblin heads, and she kind of looks confused. She goes, what happened?
I thought someone mentioned that they gathered up goblin heads. It was right before we interrogated one goblin.
We already collected.
It's in this bag.
Oh, you already collected.
Yeah.
Out.
I assume we'll just let him know what happened.
Okay. She nods very sagely. She says, "Well, very good. I'm glad that they're back." She goes, "And if you keep an eye open for them. If there are more goblins, if there's more of any of them around, please, don't hesitate to reap the bounty."
Though I think at this point, if I see any, I'm going to stab them on principle.
Probably a good choice.
Yeah.
So, I say we call it a night here
Sure.
because it's 1:30. For me? Yeah.
So do you have a whole nother half hour to fill up with more senseless talk about comics and Superman and Spider-Man?
Nothing wrong with that.
If we want to talk about Superman, there's an upcoming death battle between him and Goku on Screw Attack that I could probably talk about for a while, but I think that'd be a bad idea.
Because nobody wins those battles.
The fanboys do.
No, we don't.
No.
All right. Let's see. So, how was the chat? Were people actually following along with this, or?
I think so. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
I never logged on.
I think we lost him again. Or they lost me. Yep, they lost me. So I'll join back up real fast. But yeah, this is pretty much the end of the game right now, guys. Thanks for showing up. We'll probably be on the stream a little bit longer, just kind of talking. I'm sorry, I got dumped.
Add or subtract.
Oh, sorry, that's an ad coming through.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's fine. Can we use current affairs?
It'd just be fine.
Versus.
Right. Do I add or subtract?
Okay. You're gonna subtract.
Okay. How much is it? 14.
So subtract 40.
So you missed it, Noah, but we're trying to glean information about the white robes.
Ooh, that's pretty decent.
Okay.
That's actually pretty decent.
Oh, not minus 14. It's minus 40.
Oh, that was.
That's even better.
Okay.
Was this current events that we use?
Kind of. It's what it is. It's a check for gleaning information to see if he can recall anything that he's encountered about or she's encountered regarding the Knights of the White Rose.
So he rolled a 12.
12 total. But what she does, the name does sound familiar, in that.
I don't add the glean information to it.
No, you're just subtracting because it's not resisted. You've heard of them. They're a secular order. So Slen is a theocracy. And the sole religion is the Order of Agony, dedicated to the Flaymaster. So the Knights of the White Rose are a secular group, a secular order of knights. They just happen to be dedicated to the government as opposed to the church, even though they're one and the same.
Are they like guards? Are they like guards? Because we're pretty close to Slen, aren't we?
You're a fair distance away. They have their own agendas. They operate independently of the military. They operate independently of the church. They're really their own group. It's just that they're loyal to the cause of Slen.
Okay.
Their goal, if anything you've heard of them that has to do with gold, is just simply to spread pain.
So they operate independently, but their general goal is to the betterment.
Sympathetic. It's sympathetic to the government of Slen.
All right. I can wrap my head around that.
Okay. It's a good point.
We've had a few tributes.
Yeah, but see, you kill your victims. That's not what they want.
No.
I mean, eventually
No, we only killed a few of them. One of them we severed.
He killed
They like me.
Some we made into slaves.
Mm-hmm.
But when we kill them, damn it, we kill them.
Yeah.
Let them go to Slen and trade.
So, I mean, if we evenly distribute out the amount of killing that we focus on one person amongst everybody, I'd say it's about even. You killed enough for 3 men. Oh, that's cool.
That's right. Our kill to torture ratio is just about even. I think this is enough to let us into the order. Come on, guys. Throw me a bone here.
Oh, they'll throw something, all right.
You know, you're throwing the bones, Sean.
But ho.
Don't worry, let me talk.
So.
I assume we're not going to Slen because that would be stupid.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just doing macros.
Will you share them?
Yeah, once I get them working.
Oh, good.
My suggestion would just be to keep on keeping on and.
Well, yeah, because like I said, we stupid on 2 accounts. Like Sean said, running into a freaking crusade for 1, and 2, we kind of already have a previous engagements. Not all of us. I mean, the Flowers wants to go traipsing off into the middle of the crusade and try and take on everybody by himself.
I would like to take this guy out. I mean, he's killing kids.
Killing them, he's just torturing them.
Well, he's not doing any of it. His minions are. There's a difference.
It's called conspiracy.
Yeah, but at the current moment, it's pretty much untenable. Untenable. Good God, I can't speak tonight. Yes.
Wait, I don't know if that worked. What is that?
Triumvirate. Still. It's probably not something to just run off and do.
Always
Best
better
to focus
to
on
That
small
doesn't make
things and
That
work our
macro
way
is
up.
stupid.
yeah, get our information on our way while we can. We're about to head to a very decently sized city, so I mean, who's not saying that you can't find any information along the way?
Ah, I did it. Good. That's my hand axe.
I know all the basic stuff about the Order of Agony, right?
Some very basic stuff, yeah. You know that their goal is ultimately to control the world, that they want to spread pain to every living thing in the world, and that once everything is in pain, they will willingly worship the Hackmaster to make the pain stop.
Insert Chizzo joke here.
So yeah, that's their goal. It is to inflict suffering and agony.
So make life worse.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then hope everyone worships the God who made their life worse to make it better.
Right.
Through pain.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Perfect sense. Sign me up.
Since when have any of the gods made sense?
Most of the others do. Do Law and Order for Law and Order. Okay, I can see that. Worship the sun because it's like hot and shit. Okay, sure. I like to travel because, walking's awesome. Okay, sure. What about you? Pain for everyone. That'll teach them to worship me.
It is sort of the
Fuck you,
black
buddy.
robe argument.
That's not right either. Oh, it does. Okay, it penetrated 0. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
mace. And then my knife.
No, it says hand axe though.
Oh, you're right, you are.
You're just doing a bunch of weapon.
Yeah,
macros?
I have a different macro for every weapon I have, and I have a different damage macro for every weapon I have, and then I have a defense roll for whether I have my shield or I don't, or if I have no armor. So I've got like all 3 situations. It's really not that hard. It's just the modifier, It's,
Also, keep in mind that your shield, if you don't have the shield, you still get, it's different for the first attack versus the subsequent attacks. And when you have a shield, it's the first 4 versus the next
okay,
ones.
I'm gonna have to read the book on that for subsequent attacks because I can still do a macro for that. It's just
Okay.
It's all just different modifiers.
yeah.
Yep.
That's all it is.
-4. Yeah.
So it's -4 for every consecutive attack.
No, not every consecutive attack. Just once you've gone past the capacity of your ability to defend. Like, let's say you don't have a shield, your first defense roll against your first attacker between your own attacks is at is at your regular D20p. When you have your anything after that is at -4, and it doesn't matter. It could be one attack after that. It could be 3 of them. They're all at you're at -4 for all of them.
Because you tried to pay attention to that first attack, and anything else coming at you, you can't just swing around and go, waha!
Right, exactly.
With less swashbuckling flair. Huh. I wonder where that came from.
It's the halfling in you.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyway, guess we're calling it a night then?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pile it in here. I'm running out about unless I was doing kung fu. Yeah, I'm running out of about 2 hours of sleep here.
Yep, I gotta finish this script, so I'll see you guys later. Thanks for playing.
All right. Now, questions. Try to set up for another time. I don't know what people's schedules.
We're probably gonna have to go after the new year. Well, oh shit. Hang on, actually, because I got my January is brutal. I got like two movie style shoots. So, actually, okay, I can do if we're doing like Saturdays, 12th, 19th.
Yeah.
26th probably. So yeah, 12 and 19th are probably those 2 weeks are fine.
12 and the 19th. 12 and the 19th.
So any of those days around those weeks are cool.
Okay. What about for the rest of you guys? I'm good for pretty much any Saturday, I think.
Yeah, me too.
If there's a day in a session, I'll be
The 5th
there.
is no good because I've got a thing, and yeah, so.
I should be good
Yeah.
until Kyrgyzstan. I mean, February. Sometime. So.
Anyway, I'm
Yeah.
shutting the stream down. So thanks for playing, guys.
All right.
You can still talk. I'm
No
just shutting
problem.
the
Thank you
stream
for
down.
having us. Yeah.